This is talent and attitude, Judah, against toughness and character in Cotto. Toughness and character don't always carry the day, but tonight it's a 2-1 favorite.
Let's go, Miguel!
We're going to have to be a little careful with that right now, particularly while Zab is sharp. See there?
And he gets caught with a big left-hand counter-punch shot.
Yeah,
and Zab believes that he hurt Cotto.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And he's going to go after him right away. And Cotto comes back, crashing with a left hook to the body, but he is hurt. He has definitely been wobbled by that early left-hand shot, and Judah's hand speed has made its mark in the fight already. But Cotto's been hurt before and has always fought back well. And now a low blow puts Judah on the canvas.
It's a warning. It's a warning.
And the way Zab is acting, it was a very effectively heavy low blow.
Tell you don't retaliate. You want to go? You ready? Yes, sir. Time in.
Gets
Cotto looks so much stronger in his punches, even though he misses a lot. He looks so much powerful, like a powerful bull throwing a punch at a dog.
And you wonder how necessary it was for Cotto to get the breather necessitated by the low blow.
I don't believe that, Jim. I think he had recovered from that shot, and he was trying to throw some body punches, and it was an accidental shot.
Two jabs land for Cotto.
He has no history of doing that.
Entirely true. Has been a tendency not to throw as many punches as Cotto seems devoted to trying to make his jab a factor early.
That's interesting, Jim, because jab to set other things up. He tries to use his hand speed. Judah really, even though he's a boxer, doesn't really use his jab.
Hook uppercut type. Yeah, you can see him training a lot, so he can anticipate where Zab's head is going to be when Zab bends to his left. I'm trying to catch him with one of those hook type uppercuts of his.
Combination by Cotto there. He's far more free-handed as a combination puncher once he gets going.
Then throwing the punch that was so effective for him in the last round, the left uppercut counter shot.
Perhaps Cotto has made some subtle adjustment to momentarily take the punch away. That's money punch. Right now, Cotto is boxing with Judah and doing a pretty good job of it. Puerto Rican crowd begins to chant for the man. Cotto momentarily switches southpaw, comes back to his normal stance. Punch.
But if he cannot stay in one spot right there and not throw punches back, because Cotto's going to keep doing that over and over and over.
Miguel Cotto is starting to make his punches count.
And as you said, Jim, it's interesting that Cotto's left jab is being more effective than Zab's jab.
There's the left hook to the body.
Zab has got to fire something back. He's not shooting. There's a lot of, there it is.
Catches him with a left hand.
That was a lot of opportunities for him to shoot the left hand, but he's not shooting.
Cotto in his tracks, momentarily stunned him with a straight left counter punch.
He could do.
This time Cotto ducks the left hand and gets in a couple body shots. Moments for Zab Judah. Cotto beginning the relentless pursuit of pressure that defines his game.
Question how seriously he's been hurt. I think he was stunned, rocked. I don't think he was really hurt.
And seriously in 2 rounds, but still has won this round.
I think he was definitely more badly hurt in the first round than in the second. Now Arthur McCanty is looking to see if Cotto hits Judah in the back.
Judah looks like he's looking for the perfect punch to throw, dominate the round by hoping for the perfect punch. But that was a perfect low blow.
1 point, low blow. 1 point, low blow. 1 point, low blow. Hey, you were a champ at one time. Shake it off. Can't win on a disqualification, bro.
Well, then the question then becomes, Emmanuel, that's on the chest of Cotto.
No, Cotto's got a bad cut in his lip.
I think it's coming from Cotto's mouth.
Yeah,
I think that
cut.
one of those left hands from Judah has hurt Cotto in the mouth, and that's where the blood is coming from. And now Cotto seems to want to do damage right away. urgency as round 3 continues. And again, Zab Judah didn't take as long to be putting on a show of forced composure
There it is again.
amid the blood flow.
That's it, fight.
As one might have expected, to recover from a low blow from which he reacted in such excruciating pain. And another counter left hand by Judah. Cotto going back to the body.
Fellas.
Hard left hand inside by Judah.
That sweeping right hand that he's been working on in training is the last thing that he needs to throw tonight, because he can start punching.
Of imploding.
There it is again.
Judah.
There it is again. Where the uppercuts are straight left.
Judah is getting a lot of opportunities to land his counter left hand.
That was not low.
That was not a low blow.
Judah may be trying to buy a penalty point at this point. And Cotto hammers him with a left foul. And you heard Arthur McCanny Jr. tell Judah's corner that he had taken a point away from Cotto for the low blows.
29-27, 2 rounds to 1. Zab Judah. Jim, he won the first round clearly. He hurt Miguel Cotto. Cotto stopped him with the low blow. Otherwise, would have been worse. The second round, Zab Judah stung him again, but Cotto won the first 2.5 minutes of the round. Cotto won the second round. The third round, I thought Zab won it again, and Arthur McCanty took away a point, so it became a 10-8 round. 29-27, Zab Judah.
And now as the blood spritzes from Cotto's mouth, obviously he's cut inside his mouth somewhere on the lip.
I think it's a bad gash in his lip. I think his lower left lip has a bad.
Keep in mind that Judah usually does his best work in the first half of the fight.
And Cotto is starting faster than he normally does.
Keep in mind,
And Cotto's starting to do damage again. Cotto switching southpaw to give himself a chance at more power punching opportunity.
The natural weight is almost about 10, 15 pounds more.
Cotto starting to drive forward and pull Judah around the ring with his wider, stronger body.
Yep.
Both fighters are looking from time to time at McCanty, but Judah is doing it more frequently.
The cut must be very bad inside of his mouth.
Hard right hand by Judah.
The left jab.
Cotto's starting to make his point.
The most effective punch for
Stops Cotto's assault. Left hook to the body by Cotto and a combination upstairs. Pressure from Miguel Cotto. Cotto out of the southpaw stance. Cotto beating Judah to the power counter opportunity. And Arthur McCanty 5 to only 9 out of 39 for Judah. This is one of the problems for Zab Judah in some of his big fights. The pressure builds, he throws. From his father, Yoel Judah, in the corner. Cotto's not looking for any advice from anybody. He's trying to hammer away.
That's it. Good sportsmanship. Stop holding.
Hard left hook by Cotto.
jab again.
You're looking at blood on both fighters. You're looking at physical warfare. You're looking at 2 fouls early in the fight here in New York. If there's a modern fighter that LaMotta could most appreciate, it's got to be Miguel Cotto.
Yeah, that was Miguel didn't do anything illegal, I thought, for the most part. Zab was holding on.
Cotto just swamping Judah with activity. Not necessarily landing shots cleanly, but throwing.
The jab again. And that's because he's watching Cotto's right hand all the time.
That was raised before the fight. Was would Judah be able to hurt him really badly, and so far he hasn't shown that kind of power.
I like your phrase, I think he could have really seriously hurt him.
Judah's starting to bleed from the nose. And Cotto's starting to focus more of his attack upstairs to take advantage of it. There's a shot at that big counter left with which Judah has scored so much. He took 2 tries toward the end of the round. 6. That's 40%. Judah's thrown 155 jabs, 40 more. Landed 20, 25 less. He's landing only 13% of them.
But the punch with the authority. with his jab, even when he lands.
And that left hook zipped Cotto right on the cut. Cotto's trying to pretend that he's not bothered by that badly cut lip.
It looks on his
On the
brow.
eye, yeah, from the eye, from that side. He hit him like on the break accidentally.
Watch that elbow, Zeb!
I think the way Cotto dealt with it just as a rough fight.
Pops him with the jab and gets away.
Watch your heads now, again. Come on.
Cotto switches into that southpaw stance. He initiates the offense. Cotto really hasn't yet established that body rhythm that would normally be the case against a conventional fighter. But he hurts Judah with the right hand.
I think he's stunned and he didn't. I don't
Goes
think
to
he
work on the...
Yeah, but he's wobbled a little bit.
Yeah.
It's the sledgehammer force of the shots. It's the commitment that Cotto makes to his punches.
This fight.
Still superior, still very dangerous.
Yeah, just
to
not
Miguel
enough.
Cotto.
Just not enough of it. I think his skills are really superior to Cotto. Just Cotto's continuous attack that he's been in, and his physical strength is just what's carried him through to the fight.
And he's winning the territorial battle because he's the one going forward.
Landing twice as many. 109 to 53. Harold, how do you have it?
Rounds to 1 with the penalty point. That means on my scorecard, Cotto's ahead by 3 points.
Zab Judah starting to blink with the right eye. Cotto being wary of that Judah left hand. Dipping under Judah as he looks to get to the body. Judah trying to rip him with the uppercut. Zab Judah's faster hands still quite apparent.
That's a big factor in this fight, whatever he throws punches.
Amazing how Cotto trusts his base and will go all the way down to a limbo squat. Ripping Judah with a left hook upstairs. And the blood starting to flow above Judah's right eye. Judah ripped Cotto with a left-hand shot. Catches him with a right. Cotto backs into the ropes.
Anxious to get out of the clinch to get back to Judah right away.
Very rough physical fight.
Of better conditioning.
Cotto with a body shot. Judah retaliates with a body blow. The will of Miguel Cotto resurfaces one more time.
Consistency.
Trying to steal the round back in the closing seconds.
He isn't really trying
All the way through. You heard Larry Merchant say that was Judah's best round since the first, but in the end, Harold Letterman gave it to Cotto again.
It's just a fight that whenever Zab does explode, he's very effective. It's just that the consistency of Cotto is...
Don't have to ask Cotto to throw more punches.
Come on, fellas.
That's what he does.
Judah does have a history in these fights of fading late in the fight.
Mark for what he's expecting to do tonight.
I've seen Corey Spooks. He's no Judah.
Good body shot by Miguel Cotto. Combination upstairs by Cotto. Judah spending most of this round just trying to get away.
Systematically, Cotto is breaking him down.
Can he keep it going?
Stop holding, Zeb.
Another left hook by Cotto. And he continues to crash away at Judah and gets the blood to flow from Judah's right eye again. Left, left, right, left to the body. Continued assault from the Puerto Rican star. And an uppercut from Judah momentarily stems the tide.
In the past, we've seen Cotto get a little reckless when he thought he had a man that he could take out. Does Judah have enough energy to take advantage of some openings if they develop?
All of Cotto's past and 10 on, he's been brutal and relentless, including his 11th round knockout of Urkel in his last appearance. You heard Yoel Judah begging his son to fire up emotionally and fight harder. In the 8th round, by CompuBox count, Miguel Cotto landed 31 power shots to only 6 for Zab Judah. And more strikingly, Judah only threw 32 punches. He needs to throw more. It's Cotto who keeps throwing. Cotto switching shots.
Let go of his hands.
There's nothing to lose at this stage. And
lots of the crowd standing as Cotto continues the vicious assault. Arthur McCanny watching closely. Judah goes for a knee.
I think it was a good call on Zab's part. Any one punch is just too much. He needs a break, but it's over.
How long is it from here?
Like waving a red flag in front of an angry bull. As if Miguel needed any further evidence of his dominance at this moment. Now he's going to try to whip his man. Hard left hand by Judah. A momentary comeback down the stretch. In the 9th round, Judah landing 13 out of 21. Assault. Harold Letterman, how do you have it coming to the final 3?
Look, it's an 87-82 slot. It just keeps coming. Sam Judah dropped to one knee because he couldn't see out of that right eye. 7-2.
In the closing seconds of the last round. Now we'll see if he can build something off of it in the 10th. And he's trying.
Occupied on being aggressive, it would be effective.
Yeah, well, anyone could knock anybody down. He's not a home run hitter.
No. But when you're tired like this, in both guys' case, sometimes an easy punch can do a lot.
But when you pile up enough doubles and triples, you score a lot. Back into the southpaw stance, back into the full-scale assault. 10th round. Judah with a hard whipping right hook.
Judah, professional life in this fight.
And showing more bottle than both fan followings, and he's shown in many of his performances, Larry.
Absolutely.
He's got a lot of credibility he regained tonight in this fight, win or lose.
Break. Zab, come on.
Thing to carry out into the street,
Keep it clean, Zab.
regardless of the outcome of the fight. And you suspect
Break. Step back.
if Cotto wins
Watch
this
the
thing,
head, Zab.
others will point to the 2 low blows early and say, what would have happened if he didn't fire
Left
those low
uppercut
blows?
again, he didn't see it.
Just won't take no for an answer.
Judah is saying, I've got a heart, and he has certainly showed it,
Come on, Zab.
but he's taken a beating again.
Keep gunning with blood flowing profusely from a cut lip since very early in the fight.
Jim, you must exactly what's reading my mind. It's just what I was thinking about. He's been so cool amid all of the pain that he's going through. He's never changed his expression.
Down
Right hand, short punch.
Let's go.
Cotto looking for the kill.
Let go, Zab.
Will that set up an opportunity for the counter-punching Judah?
Come on, let go.
After the knockdown in the 9th, Judah landed 2 big shots. He doesn't run anymore, or so it appears, and Arthur McCanny stops the fight. Knockout.
Zab Judah says he is a brand name.
Right here you see Zab Judah shooting a beautiful counter left uppercut as Cotto was coming in. Shot it right inside, perfectly timed and executed. We see Zab shooting the punch that I think he should be shooting more, because Cotto's been open all night for that shot, but Zab has not shown it, whether it's a straight left up. And right here you see Cotto shoots a left hook that goes low, lands right on the top part of the cup. Just enough to do damage. It wasn't very low, but it was just enough to really cause some serious damage.